kill characters that are, alive in the comic and vice versa, or whatever, to kind of keep you.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences in the TV show.
You say vice versa?
I don't know.
Vice versa.
That's what he said.
Vice.
What do you say?
Vice versa.
You say
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
But according to the meaning of the word, it could be either one.
It could be either way. You're right, Joel. It's a self-reflection.
You,
vice
I like
versa.
you.
If somebody shoved a siren up your asshole,
Yeah.
ahead.
Jesus
Right,
Christ.
would it be quieter if you were a fat guy when they turned it on?
I don't. What does that mean?
Like, would you absorb the sound in any way?
Is that what
Yes.
fat does? It absorbs the sound.
One of those,
say yeah.
we went to PAX and some fan built.
Wow, you said that
tower-
with Venom. Some fan.
Yeah.
Some great fan
Yeah.
built a tower of pimps.
Gave it to us
And it was
on
beautiful.
stage. Yes, it was beautiful.
Oh,
on
did they give
Gavin's
it to us
desk
on
now.
stage?
Yeah, during our panel.
And what happens is that people will put objects in front of me, and there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of objects, and people are going, sign this, sign this, sign this. So I'm signing stuff.
No, so I
An
ca-
object
so I
gets
carried-
placed in front of
this
me.
is like he made a tower
I
pimp that's
sign
like
it.
a foot and a half
so
tall.
somebody
out of wood.
put a thing in front of me, and I signed it.
No, you dumbass.
Jack
No.
did not
Like that.
appreciate.
No, okay, so
the
this fan
signature.
brought this thing was awesome.
So I thought
took
that it
it
would
back
be
to our
good
booth.
to
I set it in the
keep
middle of our booth,
continuing to
right like we had our
sign
stuff
on
up.
the
It was
Tower
right in the center of our
and
booth.
every time
People
I would
come up
write
and buy
something
stuff.
down
The Tower
on the
Pimps was
Tower
right in the
Pimps,
middle.
Jack
and
would
it
get
was gold
so
and everyone was singing
angry.
block. And then
So
we
I
were up next
decided
to
that
it.
it would be
And then all of a
funny if I
sudden,
just put
Joel
some
starts
quotes.
writing all over the Tower Pimps.
All right. I want
All right,
someone.
let's talk about Halo 4.
I want someone who's watching that to try and subtitle that and then send it to me, all right? Because that would be incredible.
Well, I wasn't done.
Okay.
But
I can keep going.
Yeah, just make Joel subtitles
So
in
anyway.
black and Jackson clear.
and they're just typing over each other.
you should release a picture of the new Tower of Pimps.
So,
It's
do you have a
awesome.
problem with Joel signing a Tower of Pimps?
Well, no, it's fan art.
It's kind of defacing.
But the
it.
thing was, that's the
No,
problem.
no, it was
like
making
if
it
a
better.
fan brought you a picture
Jack
of
got
something, of like
so-
someone drew something
The
for
Tower
you,
of Pimps
would
is
you
perfect,
write all
though.
over it?
No, that
Whenever
is not.
somebody-
That is not. No,
That's
seriously.
exactly the same thing.
Well, that's not what I meant it. That's
Well,
not how I
I'm
meant
sure
it.
that's not how you meant it.
That's
That's
not
how
how I
it comes
meant
across.
But my
as.
point is.
Like that kid,
Just shut up for a
the
second.
kid came
No,
up
just
later,
shut-
and
no, no,
I,
no, you're
I saw
talking.
his
You
face
keep
like
talking.
sink.
You're
I
talking.
felt
No, no,
so
no.
bad for the kid.
Oh, stop.
So you can
it.
make
He
another
came
one.
out, I apologized. I had to give him a shirt. I was like, "Here you go. I'm sorry."
Off
'cause
your
Joel
back.
You're
ruined
gonna make.
your
You're gonna
art.
make Gavin cry.
I don't understand why.
It's on Gavin's desk.
Jack got so pissed.
I was upset.
Why is it a big deal that Joel signed it?
No, he covered it in his signatures. He ruined
It's on
it.
your desk. You see it every day.
Yeah, I don't mind it, Joel. I like Joel.
Cut
What's
to,
wrong with
cut,
that?
to, cut to camera 2. Jack got so pissed
Camera two.
that I decided that
Joel's stage
every
directing
time
now.
Jack said something, I would write down whatever he said about it.
A side effect of hiring like younger people, new group of people like coming in, is that it has caused us to age so much faster. That was an unforeseen side effect. Now it's like we look at each other at like Monday meeting stuff. We're like,
People would not. I mean, the only
rage is
thing that
building.
makes somebody older and they die are young people. Like, if it weren't
is
for
true.
young people, we'd
Youth
live
causes
fucking
age.
forever. I would live fucking forever. But it's like, they kind of just like, I want to fucking kill myself. I mean,
That's the thing. Like, I
hair
can.
falling out, fucking.
I know that as a younger generation, I must be the worst for the next generation above
you're
mine.
the worst for any generation.
That's
Yeah.
probably true.
No,
Anyway.
you're not bad. You're one of the good.
Am I right?
There's some people.
What?
I mean,
What?
I don't want to stereotype everyone in
No.
the company. We have young people in the company, fantastic.
Thanks,
And
man.
we have some fucking troublemakers.
Low down, Joel. It's like-
I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera.
We're not like. Stay on Joel. So that's,
Can you get further down? Can you sink down more in your chair, Joel? Is that possible?
So who is the youngest of for generation?
that was the
thing is
podcast
that-
where, in the middle of the movie, like at the climax,
I thought I was gonna fucking
Joel
die.
leans forward. He's like,
I had this.
because a normal person would be like, okay.
I had like this burning like
Come on.
sensation in my stomach, and it feels like something is gonna break out of my stomach, and then I show a scene of a girl getting something cut out of her stomach, and I'm just like, well, this is God trying to tell me something. So,
this is God normal.
Big man upstairs
my
doing messages.
I thought it was gonna be something more grand, but all right.
A normal person, a non-Joel.
All right, I don't want you to get, I don't want you to get me off topic here.
I want to go with this. Sorry. No.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Start
yeah,
talking.
I mean, my
Start talking.
body-
Don't let
my-
him.
my
Don't let him
body
talk over you. Keep
temperature-
going. Go.
My
Go.
body
Go.
temperature, it I had
don't let him-
television. I thought I was gonna fucking die.
Okay, but the end of right. So a normal person would have just gone, I feel terrible. I just gotta head out. But it's like the middle of the movie. The music's dramatic. Joel leans to me, leans forward, and goes, "Something's wrong with me." And he slowly gets up. He's like, Joel? No. I was just like,
No.
Joel's gonna die.
No.
Joel's gonna keel over. So
No.
I watched him walk down
No.
the stairs like,
No.
he walked all the way down the stairs. I was like, I'm gonna have to go after him because he's gonna collapse. And then he came back in and goes, I guess the pizza was bad or something. We almost all had a heart attack there.
It was so bad. I thought
You don't do the same thing with bad pizza?
I was sitting there like, well, this is where
I've
it
made a
happens.
mistake.
In a movie theater. I was like,
This is it.
I was like,
This is the
I was
end.
like, not only is this going to be horrible, it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be like bowling, where it's just like, it's going to be like, not
bowling.
only is this going to feel bad, it's going to look bad, and there's going to be a whole audience that's going to watch me die. First, I'm
Repeat
going
it.
to fall down the stairs, shit on myself, and then I'm going to die, and everyone gets to fucking watch. Perfect.
And
This
there'll
is
be-
the perfect end.
and there'll
I
be
knew it
nothing
would end
else.
this way.
Ironically, that would make Prometheus so much better, though, to be that screening.
It's like, it's performance art.
I don't think I've ever been
No.
that scared over anyone's health. I almost ran after you.
all right,
Well,
in the
all right.
middle of
Well, the movie was so bad, I felt I needed it. No,
You think this whole story is a commentary on Joel, but your friend is dying, and you're sitting in your theater seat going,
You're like,
"Oh my lord, he's gonna die!" I almost got up.
He's
I
thinking-
almost stood up.
thinking-
That's how concerned I was.
Is
about
there
this.
almost worried
gonna
about my
be
friend.
paperwork associated with this later? Am I
gonna have to be the
to fill out a
contact?
form? I better start pretending I don't know him now.
Maybe
was
I
like-
could just ignore it.
He's crossing in front of me and walking down, but there's the ships
There's
crashing
gonna
down,
be-
and Joel's like,
There's going to be insurance forms and
He's
ambulance
watching you
forms.
die, and all he's thinking is, "Fuck, I have to get a black suit." That's all he's thinking. He's like,
no.
Come on, Joel,
it would
don't do
be,
this.
It would be,
Come
on, buddy, don't,
Come on.
I already have
Don't
the
be
suit.
selfish.
I just don't want to get dry clean.
You can pull through. I don't have the budget. My point is, you derailed my point.
My point is, fuck it.
that Prometheus, meh.
Yeah.
But
That's your point?
I agree with you.
After all
But-
that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had family members die and went to the funerals. It's sad.
listen, if
Not
you,
a-
the thing is,
sad. I don't know,
listen,
it's
listen to
sad.
me.
Whatever.
When a man gets his ball sack cut into, it changes a man. He's not going to
Is
cry.
that where
If he
Gavin's
got
heart
through
is
that-
in his nuts?
No, if
Did
he got through that,
not
he's
where
not
it is.
crying. He's not shedding a tear over shit, which makes sense.
He's got a point. That's like the dude
If somebody
climbs the
sticks
top
a
of the mountain.
scalpel into your nut, you're done.
That's true.
Nothing else is going to be as horrific.
How they did it? Just
You'll
stabbed it.
never,
Like, all right,
you'll
get
never
started.
ever have to deal with anything as bad ever again.
It was just the moment where I looked down and like post-surgery, and it looked like a dead baby. It was awful.
Is that what a dead baby looks like?
I don't know.
It's like, we do now.
It was like blue.
You want to look up dead
It
baby
was
on Google? See what
shaved.
comes up?
No.
It was holding paperwork.
Slender.
Oh, yeah.
That was this year. That was a huge hit this year. Put it on the list.
Okay. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's a fun game. I played it. It's an interesting game.
Did you play it alone with the lights off?
But the thing about Slender is, like, once you play it twice, do you go back to it?
It's really not a great game.
Yeah.
Is it even a game?
Why is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things like, oh, this is cool.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
It's not a great game.
We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
We talked about a lot of
We
stuff.
just talked about it.
How about that game, Fez? You remember that game?
I remember Fez.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Not a great game.
Not a great game.
They've lost up to $45,000 in one battle.
Oh my God.
That's
Can
awesome.
you imagine being that guy? You just like turn your computer off and stand up and you like go punch a baby. Jesus.
I need a cat to give birth so I can punch
worse-
all the kittens.
It's worse than online gambling because
Yeah.
you're not even.
Just
oh my
uppercut
God.
a nun.
You're actually reminding me. We have a category
Going
for
to a
best.
church, uppercutting nuns.
iCarly, how long did that run? It ran a long time. Those kids went from like.
It's weird seeing
4
Miranda
years old.
Cosgrove and Drake and Josh when she was like 6, and now you watch this and she's like 28.
Yeah, now you can bone her.
Right.
Legally.
Okay.
Ray actually vetted
Yeah.
that remark because when we were talking about iCarly earlier in the day, he said, "I want to make a joke about having sex with them. Are they old enough?" to have sex?" He wanted to make sure that was going to be.
Is it cool?
Make sure it's all right.
He wanted to be offensive, but he wanted to be offensive within the normal.
Without going to
bounds.
jail.
All right. All right.
Within the boundaries of the law.
Okay, what did I miss out of your list?
German dude jumps on the
That's
ice.
gotta stay.
That's gotta stay.
That's gotta stay.
God,
Mein
man.
Ass. Or what is his name? Mein Assen or something like that.
He's toxic.
He's so German.
Where's my girl?
it's great how he just pumps himself up. Before
His
he does
spine,
He's like,
Yeah.
his spine like turned around and came out of his mouth.
it. Oh, is that what happened?
Well, let's do
Can
it.
I
Let's go.
briefly-
Let's just break through that threshold,
No,
guys.
can I
Come on.
briefly just talk about jizz for 1 second?
No, how about we don't? How about we
I
don't?
just wanted to ask one question.
How about we don't do that?
I'm interested in your jizz.
This is a conversation I was having earlier with Ray.
Oh yeah, this is a good conversation.
How long does semen last outside of a testicle?
I don't think
For
it,
what? For human consumption? For what do you mean?
Oh,
like
God.
say,
how long
okay,
are sperm still alive?
so say for when they make a baby in a test tube or whatever, they get the jizz out and then mix it for
After this podcast, we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna show you how Google works. Okay? You get answers to all these fucking questions.
Don't type in jizz in Google.
But like, could you?
Why do you want to know? Why do you want
I
to
want
know?
donuts
I
now.
think it'd be funny to make a baby
Go ahead.
from a smattering of jizz that was on something, like a fridge.
his whole thing is
Or-
like,
That would be funny.
Just like, imagine being able to say.
why are you jerking off in the kitchen?
I just
Why
imagine being
jerking off on the fridge?
just imagine being able to say, I was once a streak of jizz on a fridge, but then I made it to the egg,
I made it, guys.
and then I was born. It'd be funny. No, every like droplet of semen that's ever been made into a baby just went straight for that purpose.
Why do you choose?
I've been sat here for half an
fridge.
hour without a mic.
No,
I've been
but
thinking
why
about
the
things.
fridge though? Why not like
A sock.
I was like in a tube and I was thrown out of the space station back onto Earth.
That would work as well.
Well, no, it is one of those things where it's like that nobody really
Gus, don't be
has
ridiculous.
any good. Nobody has any good conception stories. Like nobody knows the story of their conception.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing.
Nobody wants to
parents
know.
banged.
Yeah,
Bingo.
But I don't know what I was doing when I was a sperm. Did I just go straight in, or did I like?
Have you?
No, you
Okay,
circumcised.
let me tell the way the story would actually work out for you, Gavin. Here's the way you're going to have to tell the story. You'd have to tell the story, my dad jerked off in the kitchen. So now you have to picture your own
Yeah.
dad jerking off in the kitchen.
Have you ever done
That's
that?
the way that story gets told.
Have you ever
Not
done
as
that thing?
interesting.
Yeah, my mom had me when she was 30.
Did
So,
you have
yeah.
the beard?
I did. I came out with
The beard came out first.
Yeah, it was,
like-
it's nice and padded.
Like I think about it, like if I
She's
were
growing pubic hair at an unreasonable rate. Oh wait, Jack's beard.
Wait a minute, there's the chin.
Jack, what is your mental image right now?
Huh?
What?
Imagine you see the documentary, she's this.
Apparently, there's a place on South Lamar that they actually do like beard trims, and they actually will like they
yeah,
specialize.
it's called a
in
barber
beards.
shop.
No, there actually is a place that they like specialize in beard.
A plane is not supposed to land on water. I mean, I don't even know why they bother with those inflatable rafts.
Well, that's why like that Sully
They're going to
Sullenberg.
deploy in the plane up your arsehole before they deploy in the sea.
Where's the raft? Found it. Found it.
Got it.
There's like one guy next
Got
to
it,
the
got it,
legislation. He's just like, oh, it's gone at me. It's not going to be
Good thing
any
you had
use.
this vest.
I mean, that's why like that Sully.
Have you ever had sex on the beach?
No.
No?
No.
Wait,
I
the
imagine
drink
it'd be
or-
messy.
No, like have you ever
Oh.
fucked someone on a beach, a boy or a girl?
No, near.
Are you getting sand in your pee hole? That would
What do you
suck.
mean near?
Like-
You were on the road
Like in
next
the
to
parking
beach.
lot?
No, the hotel was near a beach.
That doesn't
That doesn't count.
Totally counts.
That is total
Yeah, whatever.
bullshit.
I could have hit
Maybe
the
an earthquake
I coulda
toppled
hit the
it
beach
over.
from our balcony.
You could have jizzed on the beach.
I almost
Exactly.
fucked in the middle of a street because the hotel was on the street. You fucking idiot.
Almost fucked in the ocean. I just saw water.
I had the bathtub on.
Yeah, there you go.
Shagged in space.
It's only like 2 or 3
watching-
miles up there. It's like so close.
Like
I
guy
can see
jumped
the
out of it.
moon.
I can
you
see
go.
it. I fucked on the moon. Goddamn moron.
Okay, what's the weirdest place you've done it, Gus?
Weirdest place I've done it, the butt.
You okay?
Yours or
Okay.
No, what's the weirdest place
Right in the
I've
brown
done it? I don't know.
Didn't you do it in like a planetarium once? Or you tried to?
We
or something?
tried to, but it was too small of a planetarium.
We still talking about the butt or?
Or like,
No, like when
like it wasn't a planetarium. It was like a
I'll tell you the
lecture.
story.
Our planetarium's like fucking huge.
Well, let me tell you the story. What happened was
attaboy, Gus?
I was in New Zealand. I can tell a story with my wife,
Okay.
Good save.
and we were walking around some park in Wellington, and we saw a planetarium. We're like, oh, let's go to the planetarium. Let's have sex in the planetarium. I'm like, okay, because you figure it's like a big theater, right? It's gonna be empty. It's like the middle of the day, the middle of the
Okay.
week.
Yeah, but there's gonna be cameras in there.
Well, there's
No,
also
it's
like
not.
probably like a bus full of school children in there
So-
as well.
Or what if a big announcer
We
voice came on?
walk in, and it's like
Millions
an
of
empty
years
room
ago.
Without like, there's like 5 like chairs, like dining room chairs, in the middle of this giant room. We're like, this is kind of weird. And then like instead of there being an announcer, like a pre-recorded voice, like a guy walks in with a textbook and like sits with us.
Oh,
and then like the
no.
lights turn down, so we have to sit with this guy and like he's like explaining everything. We're like,
I bet you lost your boner.
Yeah.
I like the
Probably
fact
got
He
that
bigger.
kept wanting to watch. And I was like, dude, just talk about the stars.
Just look
Come
up,
on.
bro.
I like the
Read
fact
your
that
book.
you once told this story on a podcast, except you changed the main point of the story. You were like, we really wanted to take a nap in a planetarium. And then after you were like, I was totally lying about the nap. we were going to bone in there.
After I told the story, my wife said, why didn't you tell the truth? Why didn't you say that we were going to go to the planetarium and have sex? It's like, okay, if it ever comes
Your
back
wife-
up, I'll tell the
Well, there we
correct
go.
person.
Here we
Your
are.
wife just doesn't care.
No.
She is laid back, man.